Welcome to another podcast. Today I have Roberta with me.
Hi.
How did we meet is my first question. I just want to reminisce on that.
I feel like we first met when we were about 10.
I was going to say young.
At least 10 years old,
Yeah.
maybe younger, through a mutual friend. And
Shout out Tex.
yeah, shout Tex. And our family know each other, get along well. Ever since then.
I feel like it's Tex's family then made my family come to like a few herd events.
Yeah, and we all came together,
Yeah.
and now we're just one big.
And like one key memory I have is obviously two-step, because my
Yeah.
would love his breakdance there. I did try it, definitely not my thing.
Yeah, my mum had a dance company for...
And you were sick.
Oh, thank you.
I remember.
Thanks. I really love dance back
Do
in
you
the day.
miss it?
Yeah, I do miss it sometimes. Well,
Yeah.
actually, all the time, because I'm so unfit now, and it was just like a release for me. I don't know, maybe I should start dancing again.
You should, because you were good. Because I remember, obviously, some of the girls that were amazing.
Mm-hmm.
But like you'd like do a formation on like what was it, like River Festival? Like,
Yeah.
you perform, I was like, them are sick.
Oh, thank you. I
Girl
miss
group
it.
Together.
Mm.
But yeah, so I think it was. So my brother did dancing through your mum's company. We
Yeah.
danced as well. So we just kept in contact. I think through a few things like
Mhm.
that.
Yeah.
And then obviously you do my nails, which
Yeah.
we'll be talking about today. I've still got my nails. They've lasted like a
Oh,
month.
good. Let me see them.
I've got print works tomorrow, so they will be off by the end of the day.
I'm not allowed to swear. Can I swear?
Yeah, of
Oh,
course.
bitch.
Exactly. You're jealous.
Yeah, I'm a bit jealous.
But yeah, so I'm assuming by the end of that, I will be a broken woman. So I will need some infos.
Let's
not.
Let's not manifest that, please.
So, that's how we met. Do you have any funny memories? I have one.
I think we have the same funny memory, and I don't know if we can say it on it.
Yeah. Well, what I'm going to say is the word trampoline.
We were on a trampoline,
Yeah.
and that's it. That's all we can
You
say.
need to know.
Yeah, and it was
trampoline
about
story.
midnight.
Yeah, and the photo shoot in the jacuzzi.
And then
Makes me laugh.
Yeah.
You know, I had bleach blonde hair back then, and I look back at
oh
the
my god, you
photos,
did.
Yeah.
And my hair was like this short.
No, it was so bad. I looked, because it came up, like, you know when you get random memories on, like...
Yeah.
And I was like, who the fuck's that? It was me. It was blonde
No,
hair.
because see that photograph,
Yeah.
these photographs, we did a dare, and somebody went for my camera roll and posted it on my main Instagram story.
What?
Yeah, no, it was funny.
I mean, to be fair, you look good. So like,
No, but yeah, all right.
that would make me laugh every time, and then I just remember getting on the trampoline and it all went
No,
downhill
it
from
went
there.
south. It went
But
so south.
That one is not for the podcast.
Mm-mm.
But yeah, okay, so today we're going to be talking about being self-employed, being a young businesswoman, and we're going to touch on a few mental health topics as well, and then we'll probably waffle and get distracted on anything else.
Yeah, 100%.
100%. So yeah. Okay, so obviously I just mentioned that Roberta has a nail business, but I want to take it back before then, and I want to know, what did you study in school? What did you think you were going to do before this?
Okay, so we previously touched on that my mum had a dance company, so I just danced for years until I was about 15 or 14. From when I went to year 9, I wanted to be a dancer. I wanted to be a professional dancer, tours,
Like celebrities out on stage.
Yeah. And then when I got to school and studied dance, I fell out of love with it. I just felt restricted. And then I stopped dancing because my mum no longer had her dance company.
Yeah.
So then I wouldn't say I was lost, but I just did not have a clue what I wanted to do. So I didn't care about my exams.
Right.
I didn't care about anything. So that's what I wanted to do growing up. It was literally always I wanted to be a dancer. And then when it got to like year 10 and year 11, I was lost.
So then what made you get into the nail business then?
I have no idea.
I don't
No, I'm
actually
joking.
know, I know you have it and I know you're doing well, but I'm like, where was the switch?
So I went to college and I did not enjoy college. I did not have a fun time there.
Did you study dance there?
No, I studied business.
Oh, okay.
I know.
Right.
I didn't even study business in my GCSEs, so I don't know what made me want to do that. But I just hated college so much that I needed something to do. I used to travel like 30 minutes to get my nails done back in the day. And then one day I decided, like, why don't I just try it and try and do my own nails? It'd be fun. Like, I was quite arty anyway. Tried it on myself and was like, God damn, I'm quite good.
I'm good,
Yeah, then That's it.
It progressed, because I look at your designs now and like it's just amazing. Do you know what I mean?
Thank you.
Like there's like one reason I think people come back is because you're very unique with your style. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like
you
I feel
do
like
anything.
a lot of nail techs have their designated style, and it took me a while to find that, but I feel like now, like when you look at a set of nails, you know it's mine.
Yeah.
And that's what I love.
That's what I was gonna say. I feel like you've got almost like your brand without putting a logo on it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, 100%.
Because even like I'll come to Roberta and I'll say, okay, I don't really know what I want, but here's a few inspo pics. Do your magic. I always say that.
Yeah.
And you always hit it spot on.
I feel like something that I bring to my business is that I'm quite good at reading people. I feel like I am. And like the vibe that you give off, I just know like what kind of thing you want. What, you know what I mean?
But
so
that's like talent, I think. One, to know that, and two, to then be able to actually do the art. Do you know what I mean?
Thank you.
Are you good at like drawing or painting?
I'm quite an avid painter. No, I'm joking. I like to paint for fun, but that's about it. I don't really draw. My mum draws quite a lot, you know this.
Your mum's amazing.
Yeah.
So you can probably get that art gene from her.
We're quite a creative family, I feel like.
Because I can't even draw stickmen straight. Like I swear, I can't. You know when you.
Yeah, we had this conversation last time you were here, didn't we?
Yeah, and like I found some of my old YouTube videos which I will not be sharing at all, and there was loads of them. And one was like how to do a DIY like Polaroid wall. You know, back in the day when it was like we
remember those YouTube days.
Oh God. And literally, I was cracking up at myself because I saw a video of me trying to cut a Polaroid straight, and I went like that.
Oh, God damn.
I was like, I literally have no talent.
You have no creative bone. Well, not creative as in like
how
art
weird is
sense.
that, though? Like, I'm so creative, as in like media-wise, photography, like.
We just have a different eye for things.
Yeah.
I feel like my job, I have to have an eye for the picture as well, which is, I feel like, a good thing. But then you do so many different things to me, like I could not even step in the realm that you do, babe.
But I'm just thinking about nails, like how fiddly that is. Like you've got such a like a pinky finger, say, like how the hell
I know
do you perfect that craft?
I feel like everyone has been like trying to find a side hustle, and lashes has been the go-to.
That's true, actually. Yeah.
Not that it's easier, but I mean, with lashes you've got classics, hybrids, Russians. With nails you've got everything.
Yeah.
Sorry, mum. Everything.
No, that's true. Because I was literally thinking that like there's quite a lot of lash competition going on right now.
So much lash competition.
I don't know that many nails. Obviously, you've got all the nail bars in town.
Yeah. You've got some independent nail techs.
Yeah, and then I know of like maybe 3 or 4 others that are just like you. But that's it. Compared to the amount of
lash techs, there is a lot of competition in this lash game in Bedford, and I'm telling you right now, honeys need to step up their game because Miss Bethany Rose Beauty is out here killing it.
But yeah, so that's basically how you got into it. You just randomly were like, look, I'm gonna do this myself. I'm good at art, and then it just progressed from there.
Yeah, I did not want to do any clients. I only wanted to do myself and my friends, and then I just got forced, basically.
But
like, no, the pressure was good. I needed it because otherwise I just felt so stuck in a rut. Like, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I was at college. I was hating it. Like, I was struggling. And then I found my gift.
There you go. And do you find it easy to get on with clients now? Like, does it come a bit more naturally, or is it still a little bit?
My clients are like my sisters.
Oh.
Like, I don't know. I get some new clients, but I just feel like I don't get nervous at all anymore. I just treat everyone like the same.
Yeah.
My clients are just my friends now.
Is your client base mainly young then? Like our age or?
I think that people wouldn't expect that. My client base is probably 21, 22 upwards.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I do get some young girls, but I mean, not that my prices are high or anything. Obviously, like, the economy's messed up right now. Cost of living crisis. So, like, I feel like not many young people can be affording to get their nails done.
Right, it's true. Because some of these girls, so obviously they're like 14 and they have acrylic sets.
No. I have some clients that are like 16 and get their nails on every 2 weeks. I'm like, babe, dad's money is stretching.
Yeah, because when I was that age, I was literally speaking to my brother Max about this the other day, and I was like, because he spends money like it's free, and I was just like, I didn't have a job back then. Like, how did I afford to, like, randomly go?
Yeah, but you'd just be like, Dad, £10.
Please. But like, even like they give you a tenner for a week, say, like, how did that stretch back then?
Yeah, because the cost of living crisis now, babe. You can't get a Freddo for 50p.
That's true.
Nah, I saw it's a pound now. Yeah, how much is a Freddo this year?
But it's true, and then like if I look at these like really young, they're like 13, 14, getting their nails done. I'm like, how Yeah, it's just it's the whole concept of it. It's not just nails, but it's like they get their lashes done, they're getting filler now, they're getting.
I see my clients. Some of them are not 18 and they've got filler in their face,
That's what I mean,
loads of
like,
filler, and I'm like, just please love yourself.
I know,
And
that's a whole topic in itself.
obviously, like, nothing against filler because I have it.
Of
I can say I have filler, but like at that young age, you need to learn how to love yourself before all of that stuff.
Yeah, no, it's true, and like. I'll get onto it in another podcast, I think, but it is true. Like, I feel like you have to love yourself first, and then if you want enhancements, fair enough. But if you really don't like how you look, like, you need to work on the inner love first.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that, like, it's not okay that some people are under 18 getting that stuff done because it really messes with your mental. No.
Yeah.
That's just my personal opinion.
Very true. Okay, so now you've decided, okay, I want to do nails.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing. How did you set it up then? Like, where did you set up? Logo, name, all of that.
Okay, so I can't disclose the full details of how and where the name was made, but I was having a rough time when I was starting up, and I just thought, like, this is something that I need to do to, like, uplift me. And I was with one of my best friends, and we were just thinking about names. She said, what about this name? And I was like, So we were just thinking of names, and it was different to any other name. Like, it wasn't Nails by Burt's, do you know what I mean? So I just stuck with that, and then I started off at home. My dad actually said to me, I don't know what he knows about this, but he said the beauty industry is, like, really competitive. So if you don't show me this summer that you can, like, get clients, then you're going to have to go back to college. And I was like, I cannot go back to that shithole.
That's good motivation.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, I just cannot go back. So then that summer I was literally fully booked for like 6 weeks, and I was like, slay dad, proved you wrong. And he was like, fairs. And then ever since then I was 16, full time.
That is mental.
Yeah.
Full time at 16.
So I worked from home for a year. I got the opportunity to go into a brand new salon that opened in the town centre about a year ago. It was amazing. Like, the girls in there, round of applause. I just figured that I'm such a, don't know how to explain that. I like to do what I want, basically.
Free.
I'm a free spirit. I wanted to move back home. I miss my family. I'm so family orientated. I miss my dogs. Like, I just miss being at home all the time. And honestly, it is the best decision I've made for myself. Just like not rebranding myself, but like coming back home, like really finding my love for it, because I fell out of love for it being in a salon. And now here I am back at home, and I feel like I'm loving being at home. Like, me and my mum clash because she's at home too, but I mean, other than that, like, it's amazing. I just couldn't think of anything better.
I think that works because it's part of your brand though. Like, you saying, like, I'm family orientated, I like being at home. Like, I know it's not really linked to nails, but it kind of is. Like, it's your ethos. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and everyone knows.
You feel more comfortable. You could probably work better then in that sense. Do you know what I mean? And it's your own rules. You don't have a boss. So, I mean, I think that's why self-employed people like being self-employed.
Yeah, it's because I went from having, like, no boss to kind of having a boss. And then I was just like, no. Pretty much.
I would be the exact same, because when you're so used to something and then it's a bit different, you're like, and you're not comfortable with it, switch back. Because you're doing this, like, all day, every day. Like, it's the same as talking to, like, Tex and Maria on their podcast. Obviously, they work in a job, like, with other people. They're not self-employed. But it's so important that you surround yourself either with people or a good environment. If the environment is not bad, but not where you're comfortable, work best, or the people aren't great, then it's just, you're not going to work as well, I think.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I know my clients got lovely hearts and stuff like that. Not that I can whittle out clients that are just not my vibe. I just feel like you can tell when someone just isn't your vibe. I don't know, I just feel like I have such good energy around me, like, in my work life and stuff like that.
I was going to say that, like, can you sense people's energy? You must, like, feel that energy.
Yeah, 100%.
Negative or, like, evil eye, judgy, like, you must pick up on it.
Yeah, because I just feel I'm a very, not touchy person, but like I can get aggravated really fast by what someone says. And obviously I need to be in a professional business. And sometimes like I'm giving out advice all day. And if you're just like trying to bite back at my advice, don't ask for it, please. Because
this is something I say, like, obviously my mum is in the beauty industry as well. She does like massage and facials and things. But it's true. I think beauty therapists, nails, whatever, are also real therapists. Like, you have to do it.
100%.
Someone comes in, they break up with their boyfriend, you got to hear about it.
Crying,
got family issues, family dramas. Some people have, like, my mum, like, full mental breakdowns. Obviously, my mum's doing a counselling course now, so she can equip them. But, like, I feel for these people, even, like, lash ladies. Like, God, I must waffle so much to my lash lady. Like, you know, people must... And you've got that back-to-back all day. Like, mentally, do you find that a little bit exhausting?
It is very exhausting.
I couldn't do it.
I feel like sometimes at the end of the day, when I've had so many, like, of my lovely clients telling me shit stuff about their day, about their week, about what's going on in their life, it affects me. Yeah. I'm a sponge. Like, I soak up all that stuff because I feel like I'm a very loving person. Yeah. So it does affect me. And sometimes I forget, like, to talk to people and talk to my family, and it just all gets to me, and sometimes it's a lot, but I've learned how to deal with that better now.
Right.
100%. I mean, it is very hard. It is hard. I forget about that sometimes. I just try and, as soon as my client's done, like, just brush it off, you know.
I was about to say that, like, my mum does a thing where she'll literally wash her hands and shake, like, and it physically feels like it's coming off, because you've got to separate, like, their problems are not yours. But when you're an empath, and I feel like you are, like, you do soak it up, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So and everyone says, like, switch off. Like, it doesn't work. Like, if you're an empath, you'll understand. Yeah. You soak up everyone's feelings. Like, you don't want anyone that you know, or, like...
Yeah. Even remotely know.
Yeah.
Like,
to feel in a certain, like, feel that way.
Definitely. Have you had any... What's your biggest challenge? Well, that's probably one. But is there, like, a bigger one that comes to mind?
I don't like answering my DMs, if that's a really big challenge.
Yeah.
It's so overwhelming. Like,
that's true. You must get a lot of messages.
If I've had a really busy day, 9 till like 9, I'm already overwhelmed. I'm going to go on my phone and see 20 DMs a day. And it's just like, it's not like it's going to be, I'm going to message them back and it's all going to be solved. I've got to have like 10, 20 different separate conversations at the end of my working night. It's so draining.
Yeah, because like, I see this, like, a normal job is like a 9 to 5, and once it's 5, you shut your laptop, you go home. That's that.
My job is not that.
Like, constantly checking your phone. Well, it's probably 9 till 9, and then you've got to check the messages. And I know you'll probably answer, and you'll probably sit there for 2 hours answering, even though you don't want to.
Yeah, I don't go to bed until like 2 a.m, sitting on my phone, answering messages, thinking about different things. My mind races, like, about business ideas, something I could be doing right, something I've forgotten about, something I need to change. I'm very self-critical. And I just feel like everyone needs to stop being so hard on, like, us self-employed people. Yeah. We're not robots. We can't, as soon as you message us, like, answer back straight away.
Yeah. I completely get that, because my mum's self-employed. And even I've got my fair share of it with my Maisie Media, my social media marketing. I've had quite a lot of clients now, and some of them are very difficult. Like, I'll edit something for them, and obviously I'll happily change it if it's wrong, whatever, but sometimes I'll send 7 different changes every single time. Yeah. It's like, you do as I am human, like, this is quite hard. And that's just my little share, but my mum sometimes comes out and she's like, you can tell, then her energy's affected. Yeah,
it stresses me out, and my family don't realise how much it stresses me out. I'm like, this is really stressing me out, and they're like, relax, it's just a person. And I'm like, no, you don't understand, like, I'm aggravated. But I had this conversation with my mum this morning about how, like, everyone thinks being self-employed is so good, it's so fun, like, you can, like, control your own hours. No, the public, like, my clients run me. If I don't chase up those appointments, if I'm not opening out my time to people, then I'm not going to get any clients. So it's really unsociable hours. I was having this conversation with my lash tech, and it's so unsociable.
Yeah, I get that. Because at the end of the day, being self-employed, like, you're kind of money motivated, because
100%.
You're not getting a paycheck, are you? So,
as much as people want to say, like, oh no, I love my job so much, I'm not money motivated. If you're self-employed, if you're in the beauty industry and you're doing lashes or nails or something along those lines, you are 100% money motivated, because you know how much money you can make at the end of the day. You're going to try and do it. Exactly.
No one else is paying you. And like, I could imagine if it was me, and like, if I had another client offering me money saying, can you do this, but I literally don't have time, I would still try and figure out a way to do it.
Exactly. And sometimes it gets too much and I don't know how to say no, and then I get drained.
Yeah.
So I've got to have like quite a lot of self-discipline, which I don't have any.
Yeah, you've got to set boundaries. Like, these are my hours. I do not speak to anyone outside of that. And also, like, I think I'm guilty. Like, I always message you through DM rather than booking through your actual like link in your bio. Do you know what I mean?
But I don't mind when you do it.
Yeah, I'm an exception. Everyone else, fuck off.
Yeah, literally.
Okay, so I want to talk about anxiety, mental health. I know you've opened up to me a little bit about mental health. So I just wanted to say, has it ever like affected your work or even just general life? Has there been any struggles or challenges with that?
When I was younger, I was a confident queen. I never had a tiny piece of anxiety in me, like maybe a tiny little nerve. And then when I got to upper school and college, god damn, that hit me like a truck.
Really?
I don't know. I think it's change, a new environment. I say I love change, but when it comes to it, I'm shit scared.
Yeah, same.
My mental health has affected my work. When I first started working, I was really struggling, and that did affect me. I had to take a couple months out, but I learned how to just pace myself, and when I was doing too much. Going out is still quite a big struggle for me. I think my anxiety isn't as bad as it used to be, but I just know in my brain has this thing, like, if I go out, I might feel that anxious, so I'm just not going to do it. Do you know what I mean?
And to avoid the feeling. Yeah.
And even now, I still do that, but I'm trying, and we're slowly getting there.
Baby steps.
In college, I think it kind of stemmed from, like, a bit of bullying. That's not my origin story, though. I don't want, like, to be, like, define me. That's not my origin story. That does not define me. That is not why I started my business. That's not, like, this is me and this is my story. No. I done it because... Yeah, exactly. It's hard because I'm an extroverted introvert.
Yeah, I've had this conversation. I completely get that. Because I think, like, when I look at you, especially, like, when we knew each other, like, when we were 10 and stuff, like, you were so confident. I loved it.
How hyper was I?
So hyper. I was like, this girl's mental. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it was you, do you know what I mean? And I did think that over the years, obviously, we kind of didn't speak as much, different schools and whatever. But then when I'd see you out a few times, you'd be a bit more reserved.
I'm a bit more mellow, yeah.
But then at work, I think it's good because you're professional, you're chill. But then when I see you, it's nice to still see, like, Roberta come out. Do you know what I mean?
I feel like it comes out more when we're one-to-one. Do you know what I mean? Like, when I'm out and stuff, I'm really, like, looking around. I'm so on edge. I've got very bad paranoia. Like, so ridiculously bad. I can just convince myself that behind that door
something's gonna happen.
Is a big man ready to come and get us. Now I've said that, I'm really scared, and tears are gonna come to my eyes.
No, because I went through something like that, and I've never really spoken about it. But, like, have you ever watched The Truman Show?
What is that?
Yeah, maybe don't if you've got paranoia. It's basically like he's on an island. The whole island does a TV show, and he doesn't know. All his friends, family are actors, and he doesn't know.
No, stop that.
Yeah,
stop
exactly.
that. Stop that.
And in COVID times, when the world was a little bit scary, I got really bad paranoia, and every time I went out, I just was, like, convinced. Do you know what I mean? So I get it. Like, how realistic it feels.
My clients will know me and my true crime.
Yeah.
I'm locked in on that stuff. You know this.
Yeah.
You
always have it playing.
I always have true crime playing. I've watched so much true crime. Every time I walk past someone in the street, I'm convinced they're going to go in their pocket and they're going to take a knife out and they're going to stab me in my neck.
But
I should not have. I'm like, stab me in my neck.
But do you think that makes you more prepared?
It does, because I know every situation of a killing that I could be in, I know a way out of it. I'm telling you right now, if you're in a sticky scenario, call me up. I'll say, do this, and you will survive.
There you go. But no, I do get that, and I understand how it can, like, kind of take over your life. But I do think, going out a bit more baby steps, you'll get more used to it.
It's just, I've learned with myself, everyone's different, obviously, so different things work for different people. And obviously I have to take that into consideration when I give out advice to my clients. But for me, what works well is I need a strict routine. Like, there needs to be time schedules. Like, my whole work calendar is based off of scheduling, times. Everything needs to run smoothly. If it doesn't, I feel like my life is utter turmoil. So what works well with me is strict
Yeah.
routine.
Are you like that with like plans with friends? Because I'm like that. I like to plan in advance.
Yep,
Know exactly
I need to
what
know
we're
what
doing.
I'm wearing, what we're
Yeah.
doing, how we're getting home, how we're getting there, who else is
Yeah.
coming, what we're drinking, what we're eating. I need
Yeah.
to know that every single detail, otherwise I've got anxiety.
Okay. And yeah, that's what I was about to say is an anxiety thing. Because I've struggled with anxiety, but I think it's I've had all different types of anxiety and it changes throughout the years.
It changes so much.
So much. And I feel like now I don't have it that bad anymore. But like I used to, back in school, it was like panic attack type anxiety
Yeah, same.
over the most stupid things. And then it used to just be like anxiety over like, oh, do they hate me? Like, have I done something wrong? That time.
Yeah, that I feel that so
just
much.
Pointless.
Yeah.
And then like I guess paranoia is like a stem of anxiety. Like, and then there's OCD. And some of the structure thing is like linked to that. It's just weird, isn't it? There's a whole world of it. And it can take over your life. But yeah, what would you say that is mindfulness then? What helps you relax and like settle down?
Drinking peace tea. I'm joking. Drinking peace tea. What helps me relax? I like to read my book.
Yeah.
I like to be like in a really warm, cozy place.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do love my peace tea though.
Yeah.
And I journal sometimes. I got this really good journal from Her Empire.
Send me the link and I'll put it in.
Yeah, it's such a good journal for just journaling your day. I got one for me and my friend. You write about like your goals for the day and you just like end it off. It ends the day really nicely. I say seeing my friends, talking about my aspirations, thinking about my aspirations. I feel like that helps me.
Yeah, because it gives you a purpose to like go out, do you know what I mean? And for me with anxiety, like my anxiety would stop me from like going to interviews or doing things, but if I want to get to the life that I envision,
then I've got to put myself out there. I even had this stage a couple months ago, couldn't talk to anyone on the phone.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm really bad on the phone.
Doctor, nope, couldn't do it. And today, another thing, I got 3 no caller IDs and I missed them. I was on edge for about 2 hours.
I hate that.
Like,
and I bet it's something simple. I bet someone's just forgot to turn it off. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And it was literally sending me nuts earlier.
No, I literally get that. But now, like, I've got a job. Like, I've had to do some phone calls recently to businesses.
God,
and, like,
no, I'd be scared, mate.
You know, I think something that really helped me was when I opened Maisie Media. I had to go to shoots by myself and do work.
And be like,
for
hi.
someone. Hi, how are you? What do you need?
Yeah, like, I've got to open my house,
you know
my
what I
front
mean?
door. Mainly I've got regular clients now, but I mean, like, I'm opening up my house to, like, my clients.
Yeah.
And it's like, you don't know who's coming in your house.
It's true.
I sage that shit.
Yeah.
I be saging that shit at the end of the week.
The energy out. My mum has the Greek evil eye, the Turkish
Yeah, I
one.
need one of them.
She's actually got it on our front door, and that makes me feel protected.
Yeah, I need something like that. I mean, I have my dogs, but Frank's there.
I love your dogs. They are amazing.
Everyone.
Do they bring you peace? Because I think Buddy helps my mental health so much.
Yeah, I think that my big dog does. I brought a little dog for my anxiety. Yeah. Turns out he's got anxiety himself.
Oh no!
Yeah.
You can bond.
Yeah, we bond over it. He comes and chills with me.
It worse.
No, he doesn't make it work sometimes. But I mean, yeah, I use them as a comfort blanket. Like, they don't talk. They're always happy to see you. Yeah. And, like, when you take them on a walk, it just brings you so much, like, peace, I feel like. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, so we spoke a bit about challenges. I want to ask you, got any goals? Kind of like something you want to invest in or do
I love this question.
Or like just like it could be something completely different. What is your future goals?
Okay, so my future goals. I feel like next year I'm really like prioritizing building a brand for myself, like putting my face more towards the business. I feel like I've gone through my anxious stage. Well, I still have anxiety, but like not so severe. That I want to like be showing my face more as a brand. I really want to branch out of Bedfordshire. And yeah, my end goal is to actually not be doing nails. I want to be like in the property.
Yeah. Ooh,
get on the property ladder and just do my renos and just be living a really fun, chilled out life.
Yeah, I'm trying to, because I do marketing, but I do marketing for a mortgage company. So I'm starting to learn a lot. So I would love to be into real estate. Yeah. And I think I've got a few friends that are getting into it. And I've actually had, I remember who was telling me, someone's friend said they've been sent to Dubai for their first like real estate thing.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, that is a good industry to get into. So that sounds like a proper
I
good
really
plan.
Want to like have my first house by the time I'm 21.
Yeah, no, literally. And it's fully achievable. I mean, cost of living crisis, mortgage rates.
And living by yourself and getting a mortgage by yourself.
But there's ways around it as I'm learning in my job.
There is ways.
You just have to learn.
There are ways, sorry.
Get mortgage advice, Cedar shout out.
Get a guarantor.
Yeah, literally, you just need to research your stuff, but do it now while we're like so young, because then you've got a better chance that by 25 you'll be settled, you'll be good. Do you know
Exactly.
what I mean? Invest your money. Get that app. What is it? Plum. Put money aside in there.
Yeah.
Start investing.
And there's another app, Moneybox.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have the Help to Buy ISAs. Yeah. They're really good.
Just invest like literally £2 in, or like do those what's it called, pound ups. Just
I feel like £10 a week. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
Like no matter how much money you make, £10 a week, even if you was to save it without putting it in there.
Because you spend that on what? Like
you drinks? Two vapes.
Yeah, that's a good way
is £10. You can get one drink at the Rose for a tenner. You'll be breaking a tenner for that.
Yeah.
Save it.
And money is something I could speak about all day. I'm so grateful that I'm pretty good saving money. And my dad's pretty good. So I'm quite happy that I have that mindset. But I also love to spend.
I love to spend too.
Like I will go on the splurge and I will regret it. But now I have a good saving mindset. I feel like I can balance the two. And that's fine. Treat yourself.
It is fine to treat yourself. But I feel like now we're getting into our 20s. Well, you and me, both. It's time to get serious. Yeah. Let's not be living...
Because even like, obviously, another company I work for is a pension company. And just hearing the stats are so scary. Like, people don't start saving until they're like 40, 50.
I know.
And I'm like, they will not have enough to live the life they want to in retirement.
Yeah, when they're retired.
Even the life now. So think about it. Even if you're younger, like my brother's age, I keep telling him, start saving.
And yeah, I said it to my brother.
If he starts saving at the age he is now, and then gets to my age now, he'll save loads.
He'll have a lot of money.
And then the rest of his life, like imagine. So money is something, even if you like don't have a job, that Christmas money, that can go straight into a piggy bank.
Yeah, 100%. And because I work with the general public, and especially people like around our age, I get a grasp of like what's going on, like what is going on like around like people's mindsets, what's everyone doing, because I don't really go out like in town a lot, and I can't like see what's going on, so I want to know what everyone's mindset's like.
That's actually really interesting. I bet you kind of do you know, and this is something I think about self-employed people, they're one of the like smartest people I know, because you lot have some random facts.
Thank you. I do have many random facts in my brain.
Like, my mum will come out with the weirdest stuff. I'm like, where did you learn that? And she's like, I got a client. But like, if you just work in one industry, you're seeing the same people every day, focusing on one topic.
I know.
You have to like go out your way to research stuff like property and
whatever. But then you also get some really funny like girls not knowing a lot of stuff. One of my clients, you know who you are, babe. You said to me, "Is Ronaldo playing for England in the World Cup?" Ooh. Yeah. Ooh. And that's funny, but I mean.
Yeah, you need to know the random facts. Trust me, you need.
Yeah, no, he plays for Portugal, babes. Girls.
Yes.
No, but yeah, funny. I get a lot of like random facts known in my head. But yeah, I just like to like see what people's mindsets are like and see what everyone's doing about their careers, saving. Like, I'm really just interested in like what everyone else's mindset is. Like, I like to read people, you know, when I'm working.
Yeah.
And
I think it's good to know you, because one, you can base your decisions off that, but two, just knowing what's popular, what's the talk of the town.
But what's popular is people spend all their money on alcohol.
Yeah, and vapes, and it is.
And vapes, and it's actually killing my people, guys. It's killing my people.
Literally, and I'm guilty of it. Like, I will buy a bottle of Prosecco. Do you know what I mean? And that is £10.
I buy one bottle of wine a week.
Yeah, like,
and that lasts me the week.
We're not perfect. However, if you do think of it in the grand scheme of things, if you are going clubbing every week
and you're drunk every weekend, and when you get drunk, you think your Apple Pay is endless. You know that, and when you see that red exclamation mark saying declined, you're not going to be very happy.
Kebab, taxi, like
kebab.
Do you know what
like
I mean?
It's not a cheap. A night out isn't cheap for me.
It's not.
Prees, drinks, kebab, taxi, McDonald's, maybe even if you're feeling like your wallet's stretching.
Someone left by themselves. Oh, I'll pay for you, babe. No.
Yeah, no, babe, I'm not doing it. And this is why I don't go out, because I really do think that my pocket is large.
Yeah, no, money motivated. Okay, what does motivate you then? Obviously, money's one, but what motivates you the most? And does it scare being a young female in sort of the self-employed world?
Okay. Motivates me, money, obviously.
Yeah.
My friends, my family, the future.
Yeah.
The future motivates me, because I know exactly how I want to live when I'm older. I know exactly
same. I've got a Pinterest board. I know exactly.
It's in my brain. You know what I mean? I say to people, like, I've got about 4 brains in here. It's always racing. Something's always going on in there. And in the back of my mind is the future. And it's just like, I know exactly how I want to live. By the time I'm 30, I want to be retired.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, yeah.
100%.
And
so
speak it out loud.
like, manifest this stuff, guys, and it will happen.
Yeah.
I set ages to myself. Obviously, don't be so hard on yourself, because I know I'm really hard on myself, but that's what motivates me, is just like wanting to be so successful and like making my family proud and making my friends proud and showing everyone that was mean to me.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
But it's true, and I'm the same. Like, I have a Pinterest board, I manifest, I pray. I know exactly what I want to do next year and in my whole life. I know exactly what I want to do, so why wouldn't I want to make that happen? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And obviously, like, money and things, some of it might seem a little bit unrealistic. However, if I work hard and I find the shortcuts and I believe in it and pray and I can see it lines up with what God's got destined for me as well, I'm going to get it. And you'll get it.
100%.
Don't be in like a victim mindset. I never get anything good.
No, this is so shit. My life's so horrible. Nothing's going to go good. My man just broke up with me. It's the end of the world. I'm never going to have a husband. I'm never going to have kids.
But do you know what's so bad about that is that mindset of, oh, everything goes wrong, like, blah, blah, blah. What does that lead to? Oh, I'll get a bottle of wine and go out this weekend to numb the pain. That costs you
Instead,
£20.
that small little thing that's upset you should motivate you. Anytime something bad is happening in my life, in my friend's life, in my family's life, I always say, think about the positive in this. Now it's time to get up and kick ass and show whoever or whatever's like done you wrong that you are the shit.
And that's going on my TikTok. By the way, follow Hill with Maisie TikTok as well.
And follow TikTok _.
There we go. I'll leave it in the description. But yeah, it's true. I love that. Okay, so does it scare you being a young female in the industry? Does it scare me? It scares me being a young black female in this industry.
Yeah. In the nail industry, I feel like a lot of the big faces, as usual, are like blonde white girls. Nothing against them, because they are so fucking talented, like insanely talented. But I have seen some amazing black women, talented black women on this platform, like with their art, and they're just going unrecognised. So I feel like there is competition, and it does scare me, but I think I'm bigger than that.
Yeah.
No, and I have a plan for myself.
You believe in yourself. I love that.
Yeah.
And it's true though.
God willing.
Obviously, if you think about the beauty industry in general, like, it's very like tailored to one type of race. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
100%.
All the models and everything. And I'm so happy the world is changing. But it's true. So when you look at like, you know, people actually doing the treatments, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
But also, like, I've got some friends, like, things like lashes, for example. If they go to a lash tech that's only used to doing, say, like, Caucasian lashes.
Yeah, they can't do curly lashes. Sorry, I can't do curly lashes.
Do you know what I mean?
Babe,
it's like...
cater for everybody.
Cater for everyone.
We're in the 21st century.
You know, a black artist that can do lashes, curly lashes, let's push them up as well then.
Exactly, because they've got both of the clienteles. And it's like, I speak to my clients about their experiences in the nail shop, and it's like, oh my God, that nude colour that you've done on me, no one's ever got a colour to match my skin tone nicely. Literally. And it really makes me feel happy, like, yeah, girl, I did that.
And you can do it, and I love that. So yeah, I definitely think you're bigger than that, and you know you're doing well, and will continue to do well.
Thank you, and you too, babe.
But no, that's basically it. So I'm going to wrap it up there, but thank you very much for coming. Love talking about being self-employed. Roberta's very successful, and I love hearing about your future goals, so I hope you do well.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be on here.
But yeah, thank you very much.